What up? What's good? Welcome back to the ACS Universe Daily Show. It's Monday. I have been planning on wearing this X-Men 97 shirt my wife made me that I'm super excited about all weekend today. And then yesterday, Ryan Reynolds dropped this tweet and he's like, yo, tomorrow we're going to get a trailer. I was like, hey, the X-Men 97 shirt can wait a couple more days because, you know. And look. All intents and purposes, welcome back to the ACS Universe Daily. I say it again. I've been watched the trailer a billion times. Map Nerd Coast No Show on with me in just a little bit to take a look at it once again as we're going to discuss it a little bit. But it's fire, man. It was good. It was good. And so like I'm a little bit what up, Ruth? What up, Ruth? Appreciate you stopping through the Daily Show as always. But yeah, man, let me get some stuff started here real quick. The banners up. Oh shit. Yeah, and look, so look, yeah, like I was saying, trailer's good. There's a lot there. There's a lot there. It's long. It's an perfect timing when this shit came out. So real quick, I got a guest on. Normally don't have any guests on the Daily Show. I've had a few times, but every now and again, you know what I'm saying, I bring some people on. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, appreciate you. Hey, you shot me a message. I was like, hey, yeah. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. How you doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good here.
Yeah, good.
Good, man. Appreciate you there sending me that message, man. It's always good. It's funny sometimes when I get on here and I talk about stuff and it's just me. It's like it's always good to have somebody to bounce some stuff back off of, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like talking about like stuff like that. So
yeah, if you ever want someone to jump in with you, let me know.
Hey, man. Hey, I got you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, man. You might be getting the calling a few times for sure, but
works for me.
Yeah, man. So I'm sure you've seen the trailer. What you think about it?
Man, I wasn't expecting another trailer so quick.
Yeah.
It feels like we just had the main trailer. I mean, was it Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
This one was fire though. I mean, I'm glad they didn't censor it, right?
Yeah. Yes, that's number one.
That was nice too. So I think the one thing that stood out, two things that stood out to me. One, for Wolverine on his gloves, like you actually like in the cartoons, and you actually got where his blades come out on his gloves.
Yeah.
And then Ant-Man. Did you notice that?
Yeah. So we'll
that was crazy.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me with it was they didn't spoil anything.
No.
I still don't know what the movie's about, to tell you the truth. Like, so, and we got great stuff without spoiling the plot or anything like that. So I think
well, even the ending of the trailer was a big cliffhanger. I mean, when they're going through like that portal, like what Dr. Strange would use, that was a big cliffhanger. Like, where are they going?
Mm-hmm. And also, I know we used to you know, it was a thing where after a while it got kind of, you know, when trailers started doing the after title little piece at the end, you're like, okay, we don't need that. This one was great.
Yeah,
it was probably one of the most wittiest like sort of jokes I've seen in a comic book film thus far. But it was good. Ruth was saying hey to you. Ruth was saying so. Hey, look. We'll get to that in a second. But you down to to look at a few things I saw today?
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it for it.
So you guys know, normally at the beginning of the show, I always talk about stuff I saw today. It's Monday, so it's a few things I saw over the weekend. Not much though, because the weekend was kind of slow. If I'm being honest with the information or whatever. But yeah, here's stuff I saw today.
What the hell is that?
All right, let's get this up here. Let's see. Yeah, man, it's not much, man. Honestly, and I was pretty busy this weekend as well. So
yeah, it was a pretty quiet weekend, except for this and Rebel Moon dropping Friday. So I think besides those two things, I think the only really big thing people are talking about right now is the Fallout TV show.
Yeah. And I haven't started it yet because I'm trying to finish Shogun before I start that one.
I did the opposite. I started Fallout before Shogun. Shogun is next.
Yeah,
for me.
I think when it comes to that though, I would have watched it without anybody telling me that Fallout was fire. You know what I'm saying?
I was a big fan of the games, but I'm a big fan of the whole time period, like between the 1920s and the 50s. And even though this is in the year like 22 something,
but
still has like a lot of that 50s music, the 50s vibe, and I just love the 50s time period. It's like one of my absolute favorites. So you won't. I'll put it this way: when you start it, you better set some time aside because you're gonna be like, I gotta know what happens next. I gotta know what happens. It's one of those type of shows.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I plan on because I binged the first 4 episodes of Shogun. I got 4 more, and then once I get to this, man, it's a it's on the agenda for sure. What's my wife in the house? What's up? Really said Fallout. Woo, yeah. Nah, I promise I'll get to it. But what you think, Rebel Moon Part 2, man? Let me get some of your thoughts.
All right, so I'm kind of caught in between here. There's the people who, I mean, I was shocked at the hate. I mean, the absolute hate
it's
this
ridiculous.
movie is getting. At me, I mean, I say hate. People are just calling it absolute trash.
Yeah,
it's like a 0 out of 10. And then the other spectrum, people are saying 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Best, one of the greatest sci-fi type movies, right? I'm kind of caught in between. Right now I'm at a 7. And the only reason I'm at a 7 is because I don't know what I'm missing out on from a director's cut perspective.
Yeah.
So I really want to see what that story, what gets added, because you could tell in this one
more than the first one.
Well, but you could tell where some of the scenes will be drawn out further in a director's cut, like when some of the characters got killed. I will say the most heartbreaking part for me was when Nemesis died. I did not want to see that, and when I saw that coming, I was like, "This is like watching like a dog die in a movie." I don't want to watch this. Let's fast forward this. The score, I hope we get a vinyl set because I like collecting vinyl. So the score was amazing. It fit every scene it was played in. I think Junkie do score?
He did a tremendous job.
Yeah,
both on both films, but this one especially, I felt it a bit more. I think because I think I had the volume a bit louder this time when I was watching it. No, I'm right there with you, man. 7 is about I'll probably put myself at 7 or 8. Of course, it's not a perfect film by any stretch, but I enjoyed myself the entire time I was watching it.
Yeah.
And that's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? As long as you had a good time. And yes, I can tell some of the scenes. And it's for me, when I was talking with Ohio Dave last night on Amateur Hour, we both were like, more than the first movie, there are scenes in this one where body parts are flying.
Yeah,
there's gonna be blood spraying. It's gonna be absolutely incredible when we get that. So I think you don't have to give it. If you liked it a lot, I still don't think you just necessarily have to give it a perfect score because you feel you just necessarily have to. You judge it on how it made you feel. And since we know that, and just make August is what I'm hearing.
August is, that's what they've confirmed is August. Yeah.
So that's when we'll get these director's cuts, 3-hour long, absolute fire versions of movies that are already fucking terrific. I think we should be. We'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. So I think what he's given us, the little taste that he's dropped on our lips, over in December, and then just this weekend. I'm ready, man.
I think the only thing I noticed maybe more in this one than I did the first one is when you watched I think it was probably like the last 45 minutes to an hour, it was all action. It was just big battle, right? The environmental changes from those battles. So like when they blew up the first ship that landed, it blew up from internal. So it didn't look like it was just some random thought explosion. No, you actually saw the ship blow up from inside.
Yes,
yeah. And then the environmental impact, how that explosion impacted the ground, the dust, everything about the environmental impacts from the battle, I thought was great. Great special effects. So
the movie looks
gorgeous. To do that right. So
the thought, you know what I mean? Because and that particular scene, whenever Noble and them get surprised, when the thing when the foxhole pops open and he's like, oh shit, that explosion, that entire put together of that entire scene is just dope. When you see Cora and Gunnar like jumping back off into the water, like from that explosion and everything. That entire sequence is fire. But yeah, I agree with you. The attention to detail when it comes to some of those explosions. Yeah, you're right. Like it looks like it comes from inside as opposed to just an explosion of the ship itself from like.
Even when like all the ships were landing and everything, I mean, again, a lot of movies that do this, it's just assumed, oh, it will just land a little bit of dust in the air. But no, you see like the ground impact. You see, and the ships. I mean, a lot of people complain about how the ships look. They don't look polished. They don't look. No, they're not supposed to. These are used spaceships, right? I mean, they've been in battles. They've been going from planet to planet, taken over. They're going to be battle worn, which again, a nice touch there as well. So what did you think? So what did you think about Gunnar? Did that shock you, or were you expecting that to happen?
No, I wasn't expecting it at all. But at the same time, what it did, I was like, especially when, when it came down to him being, saving Cora, like with her fight with Noble, you know what I'm talking about? So I was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like you just get a little feeling, but I was not expecting it at all. Especially considering how it ends.
Yeah.
When you look at what's coming for this universe, as far as they left it open to like all of this goodness, and he's not going to be there. So like he's going to be that character that she probably draws inspiration from for the rest of her journey, however long it lasts.
Well, and in pure Zack Snyder, forum, no one's safe. We saw that in part one. No one was safe. I mean, people, two main characters got killed off. Two more main characters got killed off. I mean, again, no one's safe. So I'm looking forward to the director's cut again, just to really see what we're missing out on as far as the storytelling and the additional scenes. But I mean, overall, again, I don't. To your point, if you don't like it, turn the dial. Don't watch it. If you do like it, hey, more power to you. Again, for me, I'm just still stuck in that middle part. So
I got you. Yeah, I think when these cuts come out, I think it's going to be so. And it's funny to say this because Rebel Moon's not even a year old yet. No. It's going to be like a renaissance, bro. Like people are going to watch it like, oh shit. Whose head went fly. Like then that's gonna because for me personally, the violent movies for me, man. I love like a Kill Bill or something, man. It's such a just that aesthetic in a movie. You know what I mean? And it's, to see it done by Zach, and I've already seen him like you've seen Zach. He's he's not scared to go there. In other words, so I think this is gonna. And look, the movies are doing good right now on Netflix. So.
I was glad we were able to see Jimmy Moore in this one.
Yeah.
That was a nice.
Somebody
addition.
pointed something out, and I saw it earlier, and I wish I would have said they said they think he rammed somebody with his antlers.
I didn't. Okay, so he had the antlers at the end. He had blood on his hip. But I didn't see it happen.
So it's probably a director's cut sort of. Man, if he mauls like 4 dudes with his antlers, come on.
Well, did you notice some of the callbacks? So like the Caesar assassination callback. So when the king and queen were killed, that's callback to when Caesar was assassinated. I thought
pull out the blades.
I thought when Cora cut off Noble's head, initially my mind went to Wonder Woman cutting off Steppenwolf's head. So I don't know if that's really what Zach was intending as far as a callback, but that's just what it reminded me of. Anyway,
he tends to he tends to sort of take his ideas and spread them across several different. And also, I want to see the beheading because we didn't get to see it, and I'm sure it's going to be glorious to see. Also, because it's probably not just going to be Noble. But by the way, Ed Skrein. 0% buy. I don't know if he even ate anything on the production of this entire movie because when he's standing there with his arms like this,
at the beginning,
you could see everything. I was like, bro, that's disgusting.
Well, it's kind of like Joaquin Phoenix when he
Joker,
apple and cigarettes. That's all I think he had.
He looked like he put on a little bit more for the second one, but no. But in closing, I think it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. And again, when these director's cuts come out, man, we'll get the full, like, sort of unhinged version of what Zach wanted us to see with these movies. So I can't wait for those, man. Can we come?
I hear you. I agree. Yeah. I think I'm hoping some people's opinions change when the director's cuts come out. Right. I hope.
Yeah.
But again, even that's being hated on. Like, why are we getting director's cuts? I think that's neither here nor there. It's about to me, it's about the art, the cinema. Right. That's what I'm looking at. So
yeah, because if you're gonna, I mean, if you hate it before it even comes out, then you haven't even seen it yet. You don't even know.
And that's why I've said on other shows as well. I'm not going to hate on a movie until I don't care what critics. Yeah, I don't care what critics say. I don't care what the Twitterverse says. I'm going to watch it myself, and if I like it, great. If I don't, okay, then I won't watch it again.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. That's how I've been for forever, because that's that's all right. Let me get this going. All right, so let's get to stuff I saw today. Like I said, it's not, as a matter of fact, some of the stuff comes from over the weekend. But so somebody had put this up. Right? Oh, a little blinking on the side. All right. Something about Dredd. Do you like Dredd?
I love Dredd. Love Dredd.
Yeah, somebody put up why this was my response to it, because she said, Dredd, any fans? Yeah, plenty.
Yeah.
Dude, this movie, first of all, I don't ever want to see it in 3D again. That's the first time I saw it was and it was some of the best 3D work I've ever done or ever seen. And so it was that sort of, oh shit. You know how the effects are with the I can never remember the name of the drug.
Oh, now you're gonna. Oh man, that's gonna drive me crazy. Now I need to go find out what.
I can't remember. I never can remember it. But when those effects were like happening in 3D, it's insane. It's insane. But the movie's fire. And so like when I saw this post from Ash, it's like
it's called slow-mo.
So yes, that's right. That's right.
Slow-mo is a fictional substance.
Yeah,
featured in Dredd.
Yeah, you're right. So Dredd is such an anomaly in these comic book movies because it came out. The people who saw it, they remember it. People who saw it, they will never forget it. People who haven't, and that's probably why it's not a more popular. My copy of it that I got, I walked into a Best Buy, and this is before they stopped with the physical stuff.
Yeah.
And it was literally just sitting, and it was on sale, and I was like, "This is $18." It's a steel book. I was like, "This is purchased right now. Like I'm getting this." As soon as I saw it. But no, it's a Carl Urban is great. I know they talked about coming back to doing another Dredd. I wish they would and just quit fucking talking about it and just make it. But the movie's incredible.
It's definitely one movie that should have already had its sequel. It should have already been done. It's such a great film.
Yeah.
While the Sylvester Stallone one was good for its time.
Yeah, it was.
This one was by far what you would expect from a Dredd movie.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then the sequence where she puts out the machine, the 50 cal, and it starts just blasting around.
Yes.
Man, it's well made. If you haven't seen Dredd, man,
you don't know what you're missing.
You do not know. It is really fucking great. It is really great. All right, let's move on. Now I just saw this, and apparently there's a video. Tom Cruise did a breakdancing routine and ended it with splits at Victoria Beckham's birthday party last week. Here it is.
We got a video. No, that can't. Is that?
No, he looks way young.
I think he looks way too young in that film, in that picture, in that clip. I don't think that's it. No, that might be his Katie Holmes days.
Yeah.
Oh well, he obviously did it there too. So
yeah. Wait. Hold up. It says. Hold up. Let's see. It says Tom Cruise dumbfounded a guest at Victoria Beckham's 50th birthday party, birthday bash with breakdancing and splits. Yeah, no, that was definitely some older. He has to anticipate the interview he's going. Yeah, no, that's definitely. So if anybody has that video, I would like to see Tom Cruise breakdancing at Victoria Beckham's 50th birthday party. That'd be incredible. Twilight of the Gods, man. Did you see this?
I did. I'm
Twilight of the Gods from
Give me more. Give me the release date. Give me something.
Will debut on Netflix in fall. Let's see what what's on Netflix had to say about it. I saw this a couple times actually, and I've been so busy today that I hadn't been able to actually take a look. But first announced July 2019. We will remember it well because we've been waiting since. It's taken years to learn any new details on Zack Snyder's latest animated project. Twilight of the Gods. However, now 5 years later, the release is edging closer with the series confirmed to debut in fall 2024. Below is an updated rundown on everything we know. Okay, let's see. All 8 Twilight of the Gods episodes will land on Netflix in the fall of 2024. The release window has revealed Netflix confirmed the slate of titles to be showcased at the Annecy Festival in June. That's that's a festival. They're supposed to show some footage of this. Let's see. Snyder will be present at the festival alongside Deborah Snyder and Zillam animator director Slane Anis, and will unveil new clips from the adult animated series. Of course, here's the cast that we had already got a look at some time ago. It's good to see that it's finally coming, man.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be a weekly thing or they're gonna drop all episodes at one time. I know that's been a big discussion lately across platforms about that. So
about the weekly releases,
yeah. I mean, I'm okay either way. I'm okay with them doing
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter I feel you on that 1000%, man. Jay Oliva up in there, some of the co-creators. Obviously this is my favorite, like, man, this is such a good ass movie. So that's cool, man. That's cool. Like I said, we've been waiting on this for quite some time for them to talk anything new about. And then this news just dropped this morning. And I was like, what? Let's go.
Yeah, Netflix is definitely they're putting a lot behind a lot of what Zack Snyder's been wanting to do for like the last, I mean, excluding like Rebel Moon, but because that's like a 30-year thing. But a lot of stuff he's been wanting to do and he hasn't been able to. Netflix is saying, here, go do it.
Yeah.
So
take this money, and plus I believe that he's pretty efficient at the way he films things and stuff like that. So it's probably, a situation to where like they know he's not going to waste a bunch of cash. So like they can put this money, give it to him to finish this whatever he's doing, and they're going to get a product that's worth what they paid for it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And he's going to get returned because fans like us, we're going to get out there and share it along social media and things. So. Yeah, and plus he's a mad talented director, so
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's move on. All right, so let's watch. I'm not much for scary movies.
Oh, but missing out on, man.
No, Dave, I'm gonna watch this. I watched most of them. Like I said, remember I just sort of a couple weeks ago got into watching Pearl and X. Had seen X, but we watched Pearl, and now we're pretty prepared for Maxine.
Yeah, Maxine's coming out soon.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Maxine to come out.
M. Night just talked about his trailer for his other movie the other day. What's the name of it?
Which was Josh Hartnett, right?
Yeah, Josh Hartnett. Yes. So now this is his daughter. Look, man, he's got his daughters. One of them is a singer. She was the pop star in the trailer I just watched, the Josh Hartnett movie.
Trap.
Yes.
Trap, right,
and then his other daughter has directed this. So let's take a look.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Let me know if you can hear this when I start playing.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
I'm going out tonight. Try not to die. I thought you couldn't talk.
That's fucked up.
Don't look at me like that. It's just something I do sometimes.
It's the only thing that never gets
Hello? I need some help.
Yeah.
Where's the car?
You have 5 seconds before the door is sealed. 5, 4, 3.
Yo.
What is happening? What is this place? I don't mean to scare you, but we haven't much time. It's not wise to keep them waiting. They'll be very interested in someone new.
It's a window on the other side. They come every night.
And they watch us.
What What is that? What are they doing?
Applause. Oh, you mean it?
Dude.
How long have you been here?
I don't know.
And you've never seen one.
No one sees one and survives.
They have come to our world for a reason.
I'm not supposed to be here, and I'm not staying here.
They allow us to live because we follow their rules. You have broken too many.
What did he see?
I'm trying to get in. I saw myself.
Someone's out there.
Please open the door.
John? My husband's outside.
This is a trick.
Oh, my bad. Hey, man.
I am all in.
Yeah,
All
that's insane.
in.
That is, yeah, I am too. No, I am too. Anything, plus I think this is his daughter's like her first feature. Yeah, that looked good. That looked good. Suspenseful. And they didn't give away anything in the trailer. So that's the perfect, you know what I mean? The perfect storm of
and I'm a Dakota Fanning fan. So I like a lot of the stuff she's been in.
Dakota's fire, yeah.
And I mean, I know she kind of went on hiatus for a minute, and now she's been coming back. So
yeah,
I'm glad to see that she's been back and doing stuff. And I'm a horror movie fanatic, so I love horror movies.
Oh, okay.
I know you were probably like this.
No. It was actually,
especially when you watched Midsommar.
Oh man, you know, Midsommar. It's the creepy stuff that gets me. It's not exactly the scarier stuff. Midsommar, bro. The beginning of that movie, holy shit, man. Holy, like, and then when it shows when the cops got to their parents' house or whatever, that's insane. But that movie stuck with me for a minute. Like I had to mention it on the show. Like it's just,
I remember.
Yeah, it was such a good fucking movie. I was like, I can't believe I waited so long to watch this. But no, I'm ready for the watchers. Not saying I'm ready like to see it. Not saying it won't fuck me up a little bit, but because that looks a bit.
It seems like the horror genre is starting to make a comeback. And I say comeback from getting away from like, well, not fully away from like Scream and more to that dark horror type stuff that I mean, at least I remember, because like there's another one, The Strangers Chapter 1 that's coming, I think, in May. I mean, I love the original Strangers film. I know they did, I think, 2 of them originally, but the first one was, oh man, I'm telling you, if you have not seen the original The Strangers film, you have, it's like, you need to, let's just end the stream now, go get it and watch it.
All right, yeah, no, I have to check that out for sure. But yeah, it's for a lot. I think you ever seen that movie The Crazies?
I have, yes, yeah.
That movie's
like Ruthie mentions in the chat, dash cam, that she put me onto that movie. That movie is,
oh, is it good?
That's pretty crazy movie, man. It's a pretty great. It's you're sitting there like, how can this be happening? How is this even possible?
Hold on, I'm trying to think. No, I hadn't seen. No, I hadn't seen. I think sometimes I would, watch what's the Talk to Me. I thought was pretty dope. You know what I'm talking about with the hand and shit? That movie's pretty dope. So sometimes I watch them.
Ethan Hawke did a recent one too, where God.
Oh yeah, the phone. I have not seen Black Phone. I have not
Black
seen
Phone. Yes,
it was a good. You seen
yes, you gotta see it.
Man.
Yeah, I mean,
my wife watch all of that shit.
If you're into like the horror type genre where it kind of covers all these, you'll definitely enjoy these ones that have been coming out lately. They've been pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, from people who are horror junkies, I have heard that this year, thus far, and it's not even May yet, has been a killer year for, no pun intended, for like that genre of movies.
Yep.
So far, so that shit look good, man. I'll definitely watch it. Definitely watch it, and plus for it to, it had, you could see some elements of M. Night stuff in there, even though it's his daughter, I'm sure. But her first movie, gotta watch it, man. I gotta see at least her first film, and you know, see what she's working with. I'm pretty sure it's that should look good. And like you said, Dakota Fanning's always fire. So
yep,
watch that. All right. So let's move on just a little bit more. Let's see. All right. So let's get to it, man. The biggest topic of the day, the meat and potatoes. Deadpool and Wolverine trailer came out this morning. I saw it yesterday. Ryan Reynolds teased something when I literally thought, I was like, what am I going to talk about tomorrow? Well, let me give you something. So this is what I think. This is what I saw first. And look at Wade Wilson. He's got a Ryan Gosling shirt on, and this is insane. And then obviously he drops this. Well, this ain't the teaser, I don't think. No, did you see this? This came out today. It says, Ryan Reynolds said, I swear to Marvel Jesus, we did not plan this. On April 22nd, which is today, of 1989, Madonna's Like a Prayer began a 6-week run on top of the Billboard album chart.
No, I didn't. I didn't see this post. No.
Yeah, well, see, I didn't know this either until I saw this about 30 minutes before. I didn't see it until about 30 minutes before my stream started. But yeah, because Ryan Reynolds has tweeted out because this song plays in the trailer, Like a Prayer. So it says begin a 3-week run on top of the Billboard Hot 100. Oh man,
that's crazy.
Marvel Genius. I didn't put that out there. And then obviously he dropped the poster, which I like this a lot. I thought this was a nice touch the day before the trailer drops. And then obviously we got
kind of a slight callback to the Logan poster.
Yes. Well, it's instead of X-22's hand there holding, we got Deadpool holding his hand, and the only way Deadpool can honestly hold your hand. So and then these two posters, come on, man.
Oh, those are fire.
They're killing it. I think they're killing it with the
they're and I wonder how much of influence Ryan had on all this type of stuff, right? You know, he had to have some, because studios aren't coming up with some of this stuff on their own. They're just not.
Yeah, no, not this good. This is some good stuff. Yeah, this is some good. Yeah, you're right about that. Let's see. Droga's in the house. What up, Droga?
What's up, man?
Up to the Daily Show. Ryan, what up, Ryan? What's good, man? Looks like I need to watch part 2.
Oh, is that the Zeverfett?
Yeah, Zeverfett in the house, man. So you need to watch part 2 of which one? We talking about part 2 of what, man? Deadpool? Or
probably Rebel Moon.
Oh, Rebel Moon. Okay. All right. I forgot about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute. But anyway, let me get this shit started. We're gonna check this trailer out, man, and talk about it just a bit. Good. Let's see what I can find. Let me find the where's the this? Yeah, I'll watch it on Ryan's channel. Yeah. All right, man.
He's saying he did watch Rebel Moon 2. Well, hey, that's progress, right? Progress, homie.
Yeah, no,
but I'm sure your analysis of it will be far different.
Cable and Deadpool
2. Man,
oh, that's Deadpool. Right. Oh, that's right. I don't think last time I talked to Ryan, he had seen Deadpool 2.
Wow.
All right, let's check out this Deadpool Wolverine.
Let's do it.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines.
That's the best joke in the trailer, man.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Let's want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead. I suggest you reconsider. I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
Life is a mystery.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Got so many questions.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching
They
powder?
know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even force bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes. But I can't.
Disco dust. I haven't heard that in so long.
Man, look, man. The joke at the beginning, anyway. When the claws won't come out, that is perfectly perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look, again, one of the things with this trailer that I enjoyed the most is that I still don't know what the hell is going on at all in this entire thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were able to give us some funny moments, some cool action, some shots of Wolverine in the suit, dude, Deadpool shooting him in the rib cage, that is so incredible, man. Like they hit all the points. And again, I can't stress it enough. We don't know what happened. Why were they even there in front of the Fox logo? So we have no idea, and that's cool. And as long as it stays that way until July 26th, I'm fucking down with it, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping that as the closer we get to July, we don't start to see the massive leaks and spoilers that we've seen for all the other various, like whether it's a cameo or whoever. Because I mean, at this point, we still only know to be one Wolverine right now. But there's always been all those rumors that we're going to see potentially 2 or 3 other Wolverines from other universes. And if that's the case, great. But I want to see it. I don't want to see something that's filmed on a potato that shows up on the internet and it kind of ruins it, right? So so that's the tough part. But yeah, that was a really good, I guess, second official trailer for this. I think the one thing I liked. And again, it was at the beginning after he said that joke was when I'm on the tick and points at his watch. He goes, I'm on the tick, so we got to go.
Yeah.
And then when he puts the gun to Logan's head and Logan just smiles at him like, go ahead, shoot me. It's not going to kill me. Yeah. It's just those little things, right? That I think really make the trailer come together.
Yeah. Wait. Give me just, I was looking at something because I was trying to, I had looked at this yesterday and let's see.
So while you're doing that, you might know of the comic book cover or scene where Deadpool is stabbing Wolverine with both his swords, but Wolverine's picking him up with his claws. So he has him in the air, right? I'm hoping we see that. Yes. Scene in live action, because we've only ever seen that on a comic or a graphic novel. So I'm really hoping we get that too somehow.
Okay. What I was looking at was I was sort of a little. I thought Comic-Con was the week before, so it's the week of. Deadpool 2 comes out the week of Comic-Con in July, San Diego Comic-Con. So
wow,
I thought because we were talking about it on Amateur Hour yesterday, and I thought that if Comic-Con was going to be the week before Deadpool release, then that might be bad news for as far as not wanting to see anything else from Deadpool until it comes out. Because of course they would show something there or something, but it's the same week. So Comic-Con is Thursday, July 25th, and then Deadpool 2 or Deadpool and Wolverine is July 26th. So that's going to be insane. I wonder if they're going to have a panel that weekend. That's an insane
that would be the best advertisement move. Is to have a panel, have Ryan, have Hugh there, have some of the other main characters there. I think that'd be great. The one thing I did hear, though, I don't know if you heard this, is in the beginning when we see him and we saw in the first trailer where he's at like this birthday party, which we're led to believe it's his birthday party. Him and Vanessa are not together. in this and what we're seeing in this universe that they're in, they're not. So I thought that I saw a breakdown of this trailer today, and I guess that bit of news for the movie came out a couple weeks ago. I thought that's an interesting change to the story because they were together in the first two films, and the premise for the second film was really heavily built on the fact that she was killed.
Yeah,
he was kind of taking out his revenge.
Right?
Right?
Yes.
So,
yeah. So yeah, man. Look, let me bring this back up and we'll go through a couple.
It looks good though. I mean,
man.
So far, it's not disappointing. It's not for a third film. It's not disappointing so far.
No. And I the thing about the second one for me, Deadpool 2, was I enjoyed it. Not as much as the first, but it was almost like if that was the first one to come out, if they were flip-flop, it would probably be the same thing. It's because it was the same humor of different directors for both of those movies. But and a lot of the shit that they did in the second one, that was an upgrade from the first. But I still thought that it might, if the second one had came out first, then my feelings might have flip-flopped. Just as two good movies. And the first Deadpool is like a fucking classic or whatever. But after that, and I'm sure it did, the second one didn't get quite the response that the first one did, obviously. But this is whatever. When it came time to bring this character to the MCU, this is, as far as just from what we've seen, it looks like the best possible way they could have done it with whatever their story they're trying to tell here.
And the fact that we're getting it, right? The fact that whether it was Ryan that convinced, I mean, because Deadpool 1 came out in 2016. So, I mean, we're almost 8 years. I mean, we're almost 10 years for film. So, I mean, the fact that he was able to, I mean, he had already said, I'm done after Logan. I'm done with the character. And the fact that whether it was Ryan or whoever, I'm sure Ryan had a big part in it, convincing him to, hey, come back. This is what we're going to do. I have a lot of control over this film. And I think that probably swayed him, knowing that, there might be some studio comments, but I know Ryan's had a lot to do with as far as how this film is playing out, who was going to be in it, as far as like cameos and who isn't. I'm just glad to see them both now on the screen, the same film. And it's not just, Wolverine's here for 5 minutes and that's it. Right. Yeah. He's going to be a big part of the film. So that's also one of the best parts of this. Cause man, Logan was such a perfect ending for Hugh Jackman's run in that character. That movie is incredible. And so like for him to sort of undo that to a certain extent, like I am, but like mature enough to know, like he didn't undo anything. Like I get what they're going with this, right? But at the same time, for some people, they might be like, but Logan ended so perfectly. What are they doing? So, and I think for him to come out of, I'm done playing this character, to do it again, the story obviously had to be good enough to convince him. Yeah. It had to be good enough to him say, okay, this is worth it. This is worth it. And the fans have been asking to see these two characters on the screen for I don't know how long, and we finally have it. And look, Ryan Reynolds planted the seeds in the first movie with all of the Hugh Jackman references. She pulls his mask off. He has the thing stapled to his face. All of that stuff, I think, has sort of led us here. Well, and the first version they gave us in Wolverine's origins really wasn't the Deadpool that we all know and love, right? We knew it was Deadpool. We knew it. And even at the end, when his whole face was kind of, like his mouth was gone, I mean, this isn't Deadpool, even though they're trying to say it is. That one, that's an anomaly, doesn't count. So the fans have been asking for this even since then. And like I said, that movie came out in 2009. So we're talking 15 years that we've been asking for this, and we're finally getting it, which is great. So did you notice though that they were fighting in the woods in the snow? That brief clip that Deadpool was, what I saw that, and I thought, well, I remember at the end of Logan, that's where Logan's journey ended. Was was like towards the end of the movie. He was in the woods. He was having his final battle, and he ends up dying. So I thought to myself, I wonder if that's the same location. If we're seeing at the end of the trailer, they're jumping into this portal to potentially go to another universe. Does he go back to that? Does Deadpool go there somehow, or with this Wolverine and define Logan, which would be a pretty cool thing to see.
Yeah, no, it would actually, and that's what I thought too when he was. That's just the first little shot of blood spraying. See Liefeld right there. Probably a shout out to the creator. Right there. It says just feet. I just got it. I just got that joke. You know how they talk about Liefeld can't draw feet?
Yes.
That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, what's up with this? Yeah, a lot of this stuff is it's just one way. Let's see. I'm trying to find that shot. There's also that shot where it looks like they get into a mean fight in like a SUV, and I'm like, bruh, like this is what you're talking about right here in the woods.
Yes, this scene right here. When I first saw this, I thought, oh man, are they easy back at the same environment, same area where Logan was, and
when he died?
Yeah, and they try to tie it in so somehow. I'm not saying it is. It would just be pretty cool if there was, just because that was the last time we saw Hugh Jackman as this character. So,
and then you see the little TVA right here on the helmet. The I think the part they go through at the end is the main MC. Maybe that'd be dope. He jump in. Man, you know what? I saw something and it was like, yo, if he showed. What if Deadpool and Wolverine were there at the end of Endgame in that big ass battle? We just didn't know it. That'd be insane. And also, it would be pretty funny. Like that would be like to see them from and they there and they're like, "Should we help?"
And they just jump back in a portal and leave.
Yeah, they're like, "No," and they just fucking bounce. I do like the blood here. You know, when I first saw the trailer, the first time I watched it, I didn't notice the TVA, and I thought they looked kind of like damn it, the villain from Black Widow, Taskmaster.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? So,
yes.
And I seen the color, the orange, and the things of that nature. So I was like, wait a minute, but that I've seen it, like I said, a dozen times or so before I started the show. But yeah, that's
the one thing I can't get past is the changes they've made to his suit, Deadpool's suit, compared to the previous films.
It's brighter a little bit.
And just how it's, I don't know, when if offline, if you do a comparison, you'll just see it just looks more comic booky in this one than it does in the first two. I mean, I loved the look in the first two. This one, I mean, they definitely made some changes, which it won't deter me from seeing this movie. But I wish they would definitely want to kind of keep that same look.
I said an SUV, I meant a minivan. They're obviously fighting in here, and I do not even know. It could rival the car scene from the first Deadpool. You know, the opening car scene
on the freeway. Yeah.
Yeah. She said, "Boys are so silly." It's Professor X's daughter. I don't know much about her, but I heard she is devious as like she's a really mean character. Like as far as in the comics and shit, like Xavier's daughter or whatever, or sister. Is that a sister or his daughter? That's his sister, right?
I think so. I'd have to re-educate myself on that one.
Man, you see right here.
Yes.
What was her name? Silver Saint. No, that's not it. You got the devil dude here from. I remember he was in X-Men. What was the first one? X-Men First Class. Yeah. Let's see.
Man, with that Ant-Man helmet.
Dude.
When I watched the trailer the first time, it didn't click to me that's what it was. And then I thought, well, I want to watch this again.
Did he get big and die? And they just took it.
Well, if you look real quick, when the mask opens, you can see his skull in there.
So dude, so I noticed the skull, but I didn't just put that. Man, that is insane, man.
So it makes you believe that whatever.
Well, did he get too big and die? This is insane. Yeah,
because those look like his on the sides. Those look like his arms are spread out on both sides of the head. Like those are his shoulders, and his arms are going out. And I see. They've built like some walkway.
Walks. They got cars. Like this is their hangout now is an Ant-Man skull and
it almost looked like a Mad Max callback too.
Yeah, it does.
When they were driving that car, there was a scene where they were driving a car and there was someone standing on a platform. That was
when he says something about slow-mo he says something about slow motion action sequences right here.
Something. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. I was like, what?
That's when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's reminding me of Mad Max.
Yeah. That it does, and I'm sure that's all of that's on. This is all totally on purpose, man. There's no...
absolutely, yeah. But the Ant-Man thing totally caught me off guard when I watched it the second time, and I really had to pause and think, wait a minute, is this really his? I'm like, it is his helmet, and when it raised, I'm like, man, that's really his skull in there.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I was looking. Yeah. Here he is. Cassandra Nova, she is Charles Xavier's half sister. Okay, so sister. Okay, that's what I thought. Is either his daughter or his sister, but I heard she's like a mean person, like a straight, disgustingly mean character. Like overall, not in this, but just in general. So, Cassandra Nova, yeah. Yeah, I need to clip that so bad. That part where Deadpool says, "Let's fucking go." It's a clean. And obviously, you see this. Is that the skull? The eyes of the skull.
That's the skull. They're jumping out of. They're jumping out of the eye socket.
I like the super slow mode. Yeah, that's whatever storm this is.
I was going to say whatever's happening in the background. I wonder if they're trying to escape what's ever.
I wonder if that storm would keep catching up with them through universes, and then by the time they get to sort of where they need to stop this storm or whatever it is. There's another part in the trailer where you kind of see some lightning in the storm or whatever, but. And then this is probably. I mean, I was talking earlier about, like, after a while you kind of got tired of the post-title little jokes because a lot of times they weren't that funny. This is on another level. This is absolutely It's
Feige said we couldn't do it.
Yeah, Feige says you want to do some cocaine. It's like Feige said that's the one thing that's off the table.
Disco dust.
Yeah.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to see, look at the stuff in the background, see, and dude, this hairdo is incredible, man.
Yeah,
and if that's Ryan Gosling,
he's supposedly a used car salesman here.
Oh, okay.
Is what he is. Which again, I'm obviously the trailers to your point earlier, we don't know enough yet to really know what's going to happen, what's happening. So they obviously got to explain. Wait a minute, what is this alternate universe where Vanessa is alive? They're obviously friends, and he's a used car salesman all of a sudden, because that's not how part 2 ended.
No, so. Yeah. And I think I saw obviously I saw Dope Ender too, like in the little party scene that they had like at the beginning of this. So in the comics, Cassandra Nova is the one behind the destruction of Genosha when all the they're gonna bring her. Are they trying to tie him in? Holy shit.
Well, that's a lot of people believe that's how potentially X-Men 97 will end, is tying it into the live action MCU when they finally bring in or bring back the new whoever will play the X-Men characters. Right. I know that's been heavily. I mean, Andre and I have talked about that on the we've been doing a Wednesday night watch party. I mean, him and I have talked about that in length, and a lot of people seem to believe that might be the best way for
them to combine
Marvel to kind of bring these X-Men characters back, but new actors bringing them can kind of continue the X-Men 97 almost story into the MCU somehow.
Yeah. Well, at least for one thing, I know he said exactly what I said when.
I think if I recall correctly, Ryan was there on the Four Nerds episode when we were talking about this, and Andre jumped in and jumped out, and I think Ryan was like, "Yeah, I think so, yeah." So,
at least if that's the case, at least I know one thing for sure, that the next live action X-Men film will be taken. If this is the case, then that means it will be taken as seriously as X-Men 97 takes those characters and their lore and their stories. And because the people who work on X-Men 97, they bleed like they love, you know what I'm saying? Like they've treated this like they absolutely love making it. And so like that's why it's so good, because and it's same with this movie. This trailer looks like everybody involved could not wait to put a Deadpool movie into the MCU, and we're finally gonna get it, man. And so
because X-Men 97 is not supposed to. There is going to be a season 2. Yes. We already know that's confirmed. So the thing is if we get season 2 next year around this same time, like normal TV shows would run, every year, and then when it ends, it might just be enough time to then say, okay, here's now kind of a normal break between these characters next time we see them, and then we bring them right into the MCU as live action.
Yeah,
which would be I think great to do.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think I like what I'm seeing as far as even with the little slate that we saw like a week ago about what Marvel has coming in the future and stuff.
Yeah.
The Blade and stuff like that. Did you see that somebody was like, it's like because of what is happening with Blade and like the writing, and it's been, screenplay has been rewritten. It's like now Blade is just going to be fighting vampires. Somebody's like, well, what did you think I wanted to see? I wanted to see Blade kill somebody.
Well, they were originally calling it. It was originally they were saying it's gonna be like a period piece, and then I said that's completely out now. Now they're just kind of doing a normal, as you just put it, a normal Blade type film fighting vampires. I'm just hoping this actually happens. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Blade
I think it is. I think you know, when we heard it, Mahershala Ali was a little upset at the way it goes. You know, I'm sure he carries a little weight with him. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's a great actor, Oscar winner, and things of that nature. And I'm sure he probably say, "Hey man, what y'all doing, man? I was looking forward to playing this character."
Give the guy his time to shine, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been tied to this forever.
Yeah,
Just can't. Always some stumbling block.
Oh, what was it that you heard his voice on? Damn, what was the movie? Was it Eternals? Like the Eternals credit scene with the character who plays Jon Snow, and he was in this room, and you heard like Mahershala Ali's voice sort of say something, and it was talking about his character and sort of Blade like have had history of the comics before. So, hey, let's go. I'm down for it. And yes, he does. We need to see Blade in this fully movie by himself before he jumps into any other team up film or anything. He deserves to get, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And they're gonna and I'm hoping they have they're mindful of the fact that they're gonna have to do something than what Wesley Snipes did. They can't just rinse and repeat what exactly that Blade was. If they do, fans are not gonna flock to it. They're gonna reject it, and then it's just gonna be an absolute failure. So they gotta do something fresh for this.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, that's the show, y'all. I gotta bounce pretty soon. But hey, Nerd Man, appreciate you stopping through, man.
Absolutely.
You are welcome back. Tell me your thoughts below in below this video in the comments, man. What y'all think of the Deadpool trailer, man? Appreciate everybody who watches, as always. Appreciate everybody who shows love to the show, because man, you know, I do this thing. I get on here and I just blab away for a little bit of time, and had a guest on today, sort of to bounce some thoughts and stuff off with, which is much appreciated. And see y'all on Thursday, man. Appreciate you, Ruthie. Says because there's a reason why no one has ever mentioned X-Men and Fantastic Four in the main. Yeah, I mean that's the because the Marvel didn't have the rights sort of for these characters. Now that they have them, it's perfect to say that this didn't exist before and now, because technically, like if you want to look at it that way, they did. So yeah, and appreciate you, Ruthie, as always. Let's see. Got any final thoughts, man?
No, man, I'm just looking excited to this upcoming slate of movies. I mean, it's a nice mixture. It doesn't feel like it's overly comic book heavy. It doesn't feel like it's overly, like we've looked at a little horror, not overly horror. It's just a nice mixture, you know, for whatever your taste is.
Planet of the Apes hitting in May. There's
Planet of the Apes. And then we got the Rebel Moon Director's Cut coming out later this year. We got Joker 2 coming out. So it's a nice mixture. It feels like this year instead of just Marvel DC. Marvel DC, it's a nice mixture. So it
is. All right. So look, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Once again, I appreciate you stopping through.
All right, man.
And y'all take it easy.